What's up, YouTube family? It's Ben here with VW Family Farm, and I'm going to take you along today and get inside my bees for the first time this year. Andrea's out there putting out hay. Lane's cleaning some catfish that he caught. And it's still daylight. A beautiful day. So we're gonna see if we can get in here and give them some pollen patties. Alright, we're over here at my bee yard. 8 is what I have right now. I've had as many as 14. That's quite a few for all the other jobs I got. 8 seems like about the perfect number for me. We moved them over here initially because the shindig was going to be over where my bees were, but then also this right here is closer to the house, a little handier, and then also where they were is going to be a lot of cows now. Let's go check inside of them and see how many of them made it through the winter. First things first, we're going to put on some bee suit. This right here is one of my more favorite things to use in working my bees. Put you on a little sweatband. Now if it's just something where I'm coming over real quick, just gonna pop them open. And I've got a long sleeve shirt, I'll just put this veil over my head. Gotta have you a handy dandy smoker. Quick, easy way to get a smoker going. Pine needles. Pine needles work awesome. Don't spend your money on all that garbage online. Quicker and easier, a torch. Get it going a little bit. First time this year, I don't have much with me. Lane will normally rake up me a trash bag or two of pine needles. And as in the past, I used to use a truck, but he has cleaned it out since then. And that's going to become his truck. So now I'm down to the mule. Once you get your pine needles going pretty good, smoking fairly good, pack them down in there. Keeps them from burning out as quick. There we go, now she's going. Put your lid down. So you're gonna need a smoker. I'd advise some kind of bee protection. Hive tool. This is one of my hive tools. That's one of my hive tools, not my favorite. I see people working them without gloves. Like I said, I don't like to get stung. I'm gonna put some of these pollen patties in them, give them a kickstart for the spring. So let's go see. There don't seem to be as many flying today as there was yesterday. When we was putting up this Premier One fencing, I looked over here and just trying to see how many was flying out. Looked like all the bees were flying out of the box, but we're making sure they're not getting robbed. All right, start this off. Get this thing smoking again. After you get it smoking pretty good, do you a few puffs under the lid, put it back down. We're gonna try not to agitate them too bad. And we've got bees in here. If you're new to beekeeping, one simple rule I always go by: when you're pulling frames out, You're looking down in there, start on the outside farthest away from where the bees are. Right now my bees are congregated in the middle, so I can start on frame number 2 or frame number 3. And being the first time that this has gotten into this winter, or since winter, they are going to have them stuck in here with propolis. Oh yeah. These bees made it through the winter with plenty of food. All that, I don't know if you can see that very well, that's all capped honey. They still got plenty of food. Let's see if we can find the queen, see if she started laying any. Okay, what I've noticed on this hive, I left the queen excluder all winter. So this whole thing up top is going to be nothing but honey. So what we're going to do is put them honey frames back. It's still actually quite heavy, full of honey. This here is a queen excluder. The queen can't come up between these, she's too fat. But as you can see, maybe on this camera, there's no bees in here. The cluster of bees is right in the center, right here. So you can pull this frame out and you don't have to worry about possibly smushing the queen. Still, even in the bottom, there's some honey capped in there on both sides. That frame right there is almost nothing but honey. See if I can get it in here and show you with one hand. Most all these that you can see here are worker bees. See if I can point out. I seen him a while ago. There. There we go. These two fat ones right here, those are drones. Those are the male bees. There's one right here. There's a couple of drones in there. Now if the camera can focus in, I don't know if you can see inside them cells, but you see the little white inside them cells. Those are honeybee larvae. Pretty much this entire frame is capped larvae. After the larvae grow up, the worker bees come in here and put this thin layer of wax on them and cap them off. And there she is. That is the queen bee. She is the one that everybody in that hive bows to. They all do the work for her. Now me, when I find her, I put her back on this side and then move every frame back over to her. Nope. Alright, going back together. I know there's people out there that say do not use queen excluders in everything. Everybody's got their own opinion. I use them because I like to run one deep and then my honey supers. And I don't want that queen up there laying in my honey super. Something else I didn't mention a while ago was I always like to stand behind the beehives That way you're not interfering with their flight path. This is box number 3. I don't like this sign. I see no bees up top. Oh, it's light, pretty light. This one does not look good. They died out. I see them right there. And there's the queen. What I feel like happened to this hive, this colony was too small. I may have had too much room for them, having that super on there also. I was leaving them food, but too much room for them to try to keep warm, and they froze out. You're still seeing bees flying in and out of here. So what you're seeing, I'll show you. Bees are ruthless. They're coming in here right now and they know this colony's dead, no one there to protect it. They're robbing their honey. You can see right here, you'll know when robbing is because it's just all chewed up and sucked out all their honey, taking it to their hive. They hadn't got all that frame yet. There's still some honey storage up in that. I can turn around and use this when I do a split. I'm gonna take this to the house and now I'll have honey stores. So you remember which one it is? Do something different. I'm doing turn that lid upside down. And I did not know that before I went into that. So there's the bad part of beekeeping. I hate losing bees. No. Feel how light that hive is. This hive right here looks like it absconded. For some reason, they'll just up and leave. Thank you, Lord. There she is. Can you find her? See the yellow dot on her? Now see if you can pick her out. There's not very many bees, but she's not marked. Can you see the difference in them? I'll put her right up close. All right, there's my quick run through. Actually, wasn't. Well, it was quick for me, but it's probably long for y'all. There's my run through of the bees, doing a first initial check of them. Ooh, that sun's bright. For the spring, give them a little bit of pollen, get a kickstart on them. Also gonna put out some sugar water, get the queen in the mood to start laying some eggs and getting some brood going. If there's any questions that y'all got, newbie beekeepers, whatever, people that's interested in getting into bees but don't know nothing about them, no question is a silly question. I had no idea. I've done a lot of YouTube searching and kind of a lot of trial and error. So if you got any questions on beekeeping, beekeeping supplies, just information about it, put it down there in the comments. Let me know what it is and I'll see if I can get them answered. If not, I bet I know somebody that can. So until next time, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like honey. Haha, that's a different one on you. If you're new to our channel, welcome to our family. We do a little bit of all of it here. As you can hear in the background, we got sheep, goats. Trying to get it over in there somewhere. There's our milk cows. Back behind me, our beef herd. Andrea just put out the hay. do beekeeping. Got a greenhouse with aquaponics set up in it. We do big gardens. You name it, I think we've tried it, except alpacas. Not interested. I'm not, Emily is. So, welcome to our family. If you hadn't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down there. Until next time, God bless.